saw on the internet somewhere that you can freeze a cucumber and then cut it and then use it to get rid of the bags under your eyes. And I need that because I like to stay up late. I also need an iPhone stand. You would have thought I got something like that organised by now, wouldn't you? Organic. Actually really nice. I've been doing this with ice cubes for a week now, every morning. I've not yet tried the cucumber. It's basically the same, but cucumbery, which I guess is better. Add a bit of cucumber to any situation, really. All sorts of versatile uses for these cucumbers. And then you just chop that bit off. I'm probably gonna eat it. Nope. And it makes your eyes look kind of red to begin with. Oh, that's so cold. Can you imagine if I got like frostbitten eyeball? There we go. Beautiful. Did it work? I actually prefer the ice cube, I think. The cucumber just kind of gets warm. Follow me for more beauty tips and tricks. Definitely feels like a very lovely, refreshing wake-up call first thing in the morning. Oh, this isn't really nice though. Try it. There are probably other things I could do to reduce inflammation, like getting better sleep and smoking less weed. Innit, mum?
Human being.
Just being a human being. Want some cucumber on your face? I think the ice is better.
Is it?
Cucumber gets a bit warm. Mum's looking straight up like she's reversing time. Time traveling. No, but you have a relatively stress-free life now. Do you think it's the lower stress?
You're the one that gives me stress.
Unbelievable. 10 minutes later. Bit better, no? You know what else helps with inflammation? Motherfucking celery juice. I was not feeling good this morning when I woke up. I was feeling stiff. I've started to get back into having regular chiropractic adjustments and it's amazing. But right now, after my shower, I feel so calm and so like grounded and centered. My nervous system is so relaxed. My lungs feel a little bit more expanded. Are you off?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, love you, bye. Exercise is a total game changer for me at the moment. Getting into a state where I'm like, this is hard, man. This is uncomfortable. And normally I enjoy that. Normally I'm like, I didn't want to do it this morning. To show up and do it anyway, now I'm like, I can do anything. Difficult things throughout the day become easy. Currently packing. We're going away. We're going on a mission. Let's fucking go. About a week's worth of stuff. Wash bag. I always pack way too much stuff. Fear of being underprepared, I think, probably. I need to take some art things with me. I need to continue the cultivation of this creative chaos that is currently part of my life. This is what I'm currently studying. I have a car, I have a tent, I have a sleeping bag. And I might need to find a couple of Airbnbs along the way, but aside from that, I really don't have much of a plan. Make it up as I go along. Pretty much like the whole of my life. Gonna take some mushrooms with me. I take these every single day. Lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail, reishi. Don't forget the toothpaste. Oh, this is so exciting! The unknown adventure begins. Where are we gonna go? First up, coffee. Look at this view. Okay, stop. Too loud. Turn that down. Messing around. Having far too much fun right now. I decided I'm gonna go to Glastonbury. Of course, why not? It's literally, today is Mary Magdalene feast day. It marks the day when Pope Francis, I think, in 2016 declared and acknowledged Mary Magdalene like as a verified disciple of Jesus, which is huge because for thousands of years she was labeled a whore in the Bible, which, by the way, I don't know if anybody needs to hear this right now. I'm sure most of you have got your head screwed on correctly, but in case any of you need it screwed back, the Bible was written by thousands of different people who had thousands of different agendas. It's such a fucking cop-out just to say, well, the Bible says this. People use the Bible and interpret it in a certain way so that they continue being bigots, racists, fascists, homophobic arseholes, basically. People think they're Christians, but they're literally being manipulated in the opposite direction of Christ's teachings, and then living in a reality and creating a reality that actually pushes Christ away, including love, forgiveness, compassion, and empathy. What a fucking mess it is. So today is the day, at least a marked, memorable day of importance in terms of church recognizing Mary Magdalene as a disciple. Not only a disciple, she was Jesus's closest disciple. In fact, they were fucking. They were making love. They were lovers. They were beloveds. They were in a union together. The union. Union of what? Masculine and feminine. For thousands of years, it's been about, let's figure it out. Let's use the mind. Let's just go, yes, thank you, Father. Please forgive me. I was up to this dude in the fucking sky. But what's actually happening now is the rise of the feminine, the remembrance of the feminine that's been repressed and pushed away, is this knowledge that our bodies are feminine, our hearts are feminine, emotions are feminine, the fucking earth is feminine. The whole experience of your senses coming together as your human experience is feminine. The part that is masculine is the part of you that is aware. But without love and energy and the feminine, we wouldn't have any of it. Trying to have the North Pole without the South Pole. So now, thank God, what a crazy time to be alive. This knowledge and wisdom and information is so powerful. It's been veiled and pushed away, and people have been hypnotized away from the truth. The feminine is kind of like the mother, the cosmic mother, Mother Earth, our bodies, like it's the whole fucking thing. And the power is in that, because Mary Magdalene's story was repressed because she was the one that gave Jesus the power for the resurrection. They don't tell you that, do they? It's because we are each going through our own crucifixion and resurrection. And guess what gets crucified? The ego. And where does the resurrection take place? On the altar. Our body is the altar, and it's feminine. The feminine is the altar. It's like it's all happening alchemically within us. Emotions are feminine. Healing is feminine. It's all fucking feminine. No wonder they wanted to push down and repress the actual power that's available to us within all of us. And let's talk about union. Because as a man, right, I'm identified with my masculine energy because I am a masculine identified and expressing being. But I'm also a very feminine dude, right? I cry easily. I've got like tapped into creativity. My intuition is on point. That's the feminine energy. Take all the gender shit out of it and see it as North Pole and South Pole, or daytime and nighttime. You can't have the day without the night. People are waking up. The feminine is rising. The knowledge and information that has been hid and veiled for millennia is now coming to the surface. I'm heading literally to the fucking center of the heart chakra of the earth, Avalon, Glastonbury, to the white chapel with the white spring and then the red spring, the red representing the masculine and the white spring representing the feminine. It's beautiful healing waters that are bubbling out of a spring from the ground. And this is a huge part of the reason why I'm loving being on English land right now. I just feel like there's work to be done here, there's knowledge to be remembered here, and there's healing to experience. Look at this. Woo! I don't know where we are right now exactly, but gorgeous. Gorgeous. And look at, yeah, I just fucking love being on a road trip. Anyway, I know a lot of you are truth seekers like me, and like me, you know maybe that we may never find the truth. So many people are just like, oh, it's not that deep, bro. Maybe you just can't swim. Maybe you're just struggling with the swimming. You know I'm a fucking Pisces, right? I'm literally a fish. I will take you into the deep end. And if you can't swim, it's okay. Bring an oxygen tank with you. That's kind of like a vape, isn't it? It's like an adult pacifier. You know when you give kids a dummy? Boom. Calms them down. That's literally like the adult version of a dummy is the vape. Oh, but it's sweet flavored as well. I don't mean to judge, but it is quite funny. Plus, Look at me. I got my coping mechanisms: sugar, tobacco, and weed sometimes too, coffee, and scrolling. And I fucking am addicted also to validation on the internet. So I can't really judge, can I? Spiritual war that's been going on, manipulating millions and millions of people to pray to a false god that's up and out into the heavens. And now we're going down and into the body, down into the feminine, down into the darkness, into the night, into the shadow, which is of course why so many people are like, oh God, pray up to the light. Please forgive me, please forgive me. It's like, bitch, have you forgiven yourself and felt the feeling of what it actually feels like to feel the pain of the choices and the consequences of your actions that has caused pain to other people? Call it guilt, call it shame, whatever you want. Have you acknowledged and tapped into and felt that pain? The reason people don't want to go into the body is because it's scary, because it's the unknown, and that's the whole fucking mystery of the feminine. Uninitiated humans avoid it at all costs. In fact, most of the people that I've ever met and that I've ever known have done a wonderful job of investing all of their time and money in creating a reality and connections and people around them that means that they don't have to look at the fucking wound that they're carrying deep within them. People love to drink, people love sports, people love entertainment, get super into movies, get super into this, super into anything you want that distracts me from the fucking deep dark feeling of that childhood wound. So scary to look at that we will literally create a whole facade about how great everything is with all our money and all our material possessions, and look how beautiful our birthdays are, look how many holidays we're going on, look how wonderful our life is online, but inside there's something eating, and it just means you need more alcohol and more shiny things and more money to fucking keep up the facade. But guess what? Us sensitive people, we can feel it and see it all, and we're just like, listen, stop pretending that you're okay. Go into your body and feel the feelings that you've been running from for your whole life. In that dark cave is the treasure and the gold that you are actually seeking. If you are seeking peace, if you are seeking understanding, if you are seeking some deeper meaning and purpose for your existence, for your pain, for other people's existence and pain, for the suffering of Earth and for the beauty of Earth. What the fuck does this all mean anyway? Seek, my dear friends. Keep fucking seeking, because I'm telling you, there's literally, people will tell you that you're diving off the deep end, you've lost your mind, but actually what you're doing is you're extracting yourself from a system that is a closed cage matrix system that is comfortable and keeps people just at the right numbness, that they don't ask too many questions and they keep suckling off of the teat, they keep taking their sugary water drink, and they keep watching their entertainment and their sports, and that's fine, that's their life, that's what they want to do. But for you and me and a bunch of the other people, that are millions of other people that are waking up, that are starting to understand that that is a painful shit existence actually, and I am not fucking interested in it. And I'm here to encourage you to also get curious. You know something's wrong. I mean, it's like, where in the journey do I connect with you? Where are you in your journey? Where are you in your awakening process? Because my God, like there must be people waking up left, right, and center. And I'm not even talking politically. It's so fucked out there. It's so bizarro land. It's so absurd. Surely you're asking questions by now. Surely you are surrounding yourself with people who like to ask questions and don't just numb themselves from reality. Reality, to me, is God. God, capital G, capital O, capital D, is reality. It's everything. If you still feel like there's something missing in your life, it's probably the fact that we are spiritually bankrupt and emotionally constipated, and we are addicted to avoiding the truth, which is waiting within you to be discovered and remembered and to liberate you. You can liberate yourself by simply going inwards and asking, is this true? Is this true? Is this me? Did I just pick this up from my parents? Did they pick that up from their parents? How much war trauma has come through my family, how willing am I to stand in the fire of healing and allow me to be the one who actually deals with the trauma? Because the millennials that refused to go to therapy and just repeated the boomer regime of like getting a good job and a mortgage and all of this, kids of those millennials are probably going to have to be doing a lot of this work at some point in their future as well. Someone's got to do it at some point, right? But a lot of us, many of us millennials, are also doing deep healing work and putting an end to multi-generational trauma that runs through family lineages. Why the fuck would we want to do all of this gnarly healing work? Because I fucking like it rough sometimes, okay? Why do we come to Earth during this time? Because I like it rough. And you know what happens when it's rough and it's fucking hard? Well, we get to the point of breaking point more quickly. Breaking point is necessary for you to break out of the programming that you've received about who you think you are, what is going on here, what reality is, what even history is. You have to question everything. And then you have to get to that breaking point where you've had enough and you can no longer stand your own bullshit or the bullshit of the world, and you ask for help. I was on my knees praying upwards. Actually, the work in the end was down and inwards. The healing work is in the body. You've got to feel it to heal it. Yo, listen, it's not just a one-take wonder where you go off to the jungle and do ayahuasca for a week and then come back and then you're healed. Gabor Mate said, it's not about feeling better, it's about getting better at feeling, because this is a natural thing for us to do. This doesn't have to be some big scary, oh my God, I'm gonna feel my feelings. It feels like that only because you've been brought up in a system that literally hates feelings unless we can monetize them, in which case bring the feelings in. Absolutely. Can we profit from these feelings? What kind of value are they bringing? Are they going to bring value to our shareholders on their quarterlies? No. What feelings bring is clarity. What feelings are is humanity. If you feel stuff with your senses, that means you're alive. And so actually, the more sensitive you are and the more you feel, the more tuned in you are to actual reality. The most spiritual thing that you and I can do is be a human being. We're doing it. And guess what? Newsflash, a lot of people aren't going to want to hear this, but this is heaven. You made it. We made it. This system that is in place at the moment wants you to stay in fear. And the worst part about it, and the reason I'm like, the craziest part about it is that once you realize that you can choose to not live in fear, you arrive, or you remember that you've been in heaven this whole time. How dark is this, right? We are in heaven already. But as soon as we arrive, everybody that's in heaven starts telling all of these children and behaving like they're in hell and creating hell for themselves. So the children just go, oh God, yes, I need to do this and go to school and be a good boy and I've got to make my daddy proud. Don't embarrass anybody. Keep yourself down quiet at school, otherwise you're going to get into trouble. We waste so much time pretending that we're not in heaven. It's here. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Like, it's here, or it's now or never, bro. Extract yourself from the parasitic seriousness death machine that is literally trying to kill you slowly so that it can profit from your death. Profit from all of your energy in your life, and then also just keep you alive long enough to pump you full of fucking whatever it is that they're selling you. Stop hanging around with people who aren't interested in waking up. I know it's uncomfortable. It's like someone setting an alarm for 4 o'clock in the morning and you didn't think the alarm was ever even going to go off until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Nobody has a fun time in the awakening. It's just not fun. So don't blame other people for not wanting to wake up. Don't blame anybody else. It's probably the most uncomfortable thing that I've ever experienced in my whole life, to have my framework for who I think I am and my whole reality be dismantled, and then wake up even further and realize like, oh shit, 90% of the world are living in a reality that's not real. And I'm over here and they're pointing at me, telling me I'm the crazy one. So to all my crazy ones, keep being crazy, you motherfuckers, because you know what's fucked? You know what's not healthy? Being well adjusted to a mentally insane society. Anyway, I'm gonna go off to Glastonbury. Peace. First things first, gotta get some white spring water. Yes. Look at that beast. Sick. Glastonbury shops are full of stuff that I love. Decided to stay in a cute little Airbnb. So let's go check it out. It's a self-check-in kind of vibe. Got a good veggie patch going on. Nice one. Whoa, abundance. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. For a one night little wonder.